Alright, Gumshoe, now that you've calmed down here a little bit, can you tell us why you're here? What are you investigating exactly? Are you investigating the lunch? So, did you like the TnT set? I have never paid that much money for lunch before. I was so nervous, my hands were shaking. Sheesh, imagine. I mean, yeah, I said that you would like this place because of the good-looking food at cheap prices, but then again, $20 is still not cheap for you, so... what do you think?
So, how do you taste?
Well, for 20 bucks, I guess, I don't know how to describe it, it was delicate.
Delicate?
You mean you liked it? It didn't taste bad to you? I mean, he probably tasted worse before.
What's the matter with him?
Looks like he's thinking. That's it! I've been trying to think of the right word to describe the taste. And I just realized, it's bad! That's it! It tasted bad! Huh? It took you long enough to think of that word. It's just kind of hard to admit it to yourself when you paid 20 bucks for it, you know. Ah, gotcha. Maybe you should have found out about the price after he had finished eating.
Hey Nick, maybe that's why Glen came here. Maybe he heard about that super fierce TnT set.
If by fierce you mean fearsome. Speaking of Glen, that reminds me. We still hardly know anything about the guy.
Why don't we ask the Detective what he knows? Seeing as he's here.
Yeah, I mean, we totally can.
So, what were you all excited about earlier?
Huh? That's right. You said you were listening to the radio or something. Oh, that was nothing. Yeah, I wasn't excited.
Well, Detective Gashu, you did a little OB. What were you listening to?
Nothing, really. It was just the daily exercise show. Listening to it at the restaurant, eh? Oh, Gumshoe. Why? What the? A Psyclock? From Gumshoe? Gum, why? Why do you have to make us go through this? With you? This lunch special's lobster sure is great. I mean, it is just one lock too, meaning that it wouldn't be too hard for you to reveal it and all that. And yet, here you are, trying to keep it a secret.
Then why are there tears in your eyes?
Well, I mean, it is one psych clock. I guess we could attempt it right now. Then again, maybe it's that one piece of evidence that I'm gonna be able to get at the end of the investigation, who knows. What was I trying to do here? Ah yeah, let's present the Glen profile and see if we can get more information out of Gumshoe about Glen Elg. This guy was a real programming genius. They called him the walking computer at the place where he worked. The walking computer. And yet, he was still having hard times with money? The walking computer. That reminds me of the description that Damon Gaunt had for him while he was the chief of police at that time.
What happens when he crashes though? Does he just stop moving all of a sudden?
He wasn't literally computer, Maya. Anyway, there's nothing between Maggie and the victim. Yeah, and that's what we found out yesterday too.
Hey, Detective Gashu, don't you have any information that's a bit more fun?
Fun? Oh, I know! So, have you paid a visit to where Mr. Glen worked yet? You might as well.
His workplace? Where's that?
A computer firm called Blue Screens Inc. Or something like that. Blue Screens Inc.
Sounds like a real stable company. This could be fun, Nick. Let's go!
Computers aren't really my thing, Maya.
We'll be fine. I know all about that high-tech stuff. I learned about it ever since Metangard's case. I know how to open a computer.
I wonder about that. You're still having hard times opening computers, Maya. Don't lie to yourself. It's just around the corner from this joint. You should take a look. A computer firm called Blue Screens Inc., huh? Well, that's definitely something. We could totally go there. But... you know what? Might as well. Let's attempt it like right now. I mean, we only need to present like, what, 1 or 2 evidences to break Gumshoe's psych lock? If it's an evidence that we're gonna find later, we're gonna come back to this. For sure. Alright, Detective Gumshoe, just tell me the truth. What were you listening to? No way, pal. Now that you made a big thing out of it, I'm not gonna tell you. I'll see about that, pal. Considering all the noise you were making while you were listening, it's pretty clear what kind of radio program it was. I'd say it was related to... Well, the only thing that I can think of is... the lottery. I'll assume. A winning ticket for $500,000, found during a body search of Maggie. Yeah, you would put all of your money into the lottery so that you could win, Gumshoe. I mean, there's nothing else but that. Unless there was a program for job listings. Nah, he's still gonna be a detective. So, yeah, it has to be this. I'm right, aren't I? You were listening to the lottery results, weren't you? You thought you tried to win big, just like Glen did. It's like you can see right through me! Huh? I cracked him already? Yeah, no surprise there. See, pal, that's why I said it was nothing. Then why is... Okay, alright, did we really have to go through all that? Okay. I'm usually pretty lucky, so I figured I'd give it a try. What would everyone in the lottery lately?
So, how did it go?
I won 50 cents. You'd be better to win nothing at all than have a lousy buck. I was so mad! Yeah, I know the feeling. I bought the same kind of ticket as Mr. Glen, see? And they got the special radio show where they announce the winning numbers. They even do the drawings live on the air. It's intense, pal.
I bet that's what Mr. Elk was listening to on the day he was killed.
Yeah, I mean, we already established that. Yeah. What time is it now? Huh? It's just after 1:30. Okay. Well, assuming that the lottery program wasn't changed since last month, this will be the time of his death. Let me see. And the time of death was between 1:30 and 2:30 p.m. Which is still a pretty big gap in that interval. The time of death is a pretty huge gap in the autopsy report. If the announcement was at 1:30, actually it was before that. Gumshoe was listening to the radio before 1:30. But nonetheless, if we need to have like an exact time of death, it will be at 1:30. No way it will be past 2. And now the lottery results always broadcast at the same time. Yeah. Look, I got this bar when I bought the ticket. Experience the most thrilling 10 minutes of your life every Monday at 1:30 p.m. Okay, well, that's a pretty good evidence to have. That will back our statements.
Yeah, radio. That sounds cool. I want to try it, Nick.
Then buy a ticket, Maya, with your own money.
Oh.
Yeah, that will surely shut her up for a while. Until she steals more money, just so that she can buy a lottery ticket. But, okay. I'm definitely gonna have to say that we learned a lot more about Glen Elk without the psychologs than we did with it. I mean, we know where he works, so let's actually go there. Hello, guys.
Wow, this place is so high-tech. You can almost smell the electricity in the air.
High-tech? This is super high-tech. It's like we're in a spaceship. It is a computer firm, Mile. They cannot work without electricity, you know. Who are you?
Oh, hello?
I'm sorry. Access is restricted to authorized personnel only. This is a computer programming laboratory. There are far too many trade secrets that could be leaked.
Yeah, I can totally understand that.
Wow, what secret?
Everything you see here is classified. No information can leave this building.
Understood.
Who is this woman? She's like a robot from some kind of whacked edumacash... What the fuck is that word? Edumacational show? I have no idea. What is that word, Nick?
My name is Lisa Basil. I am the company director.
Director? She's human? She seems more like a ghost in the show. Get it? Sci-fi? And that thing over her eye. Isn't that the same device as Glen Elks? Yeah, no wonder. This isn't just a programming company of some sorts. It's super high-tech and all that. That's also why Glen Elk had that.
That's in the MH, right?
Nice try, but it is the other way around. It's an HMD.
All my programmers here at Blue Screens Inc. are supplied with HMDs.
Then the AI programs too?
No. I just enjoy wearing this.
Well, they are pretty cool. I wouldn't mind one.
Yeah, sorry, I wouldn't mind one of these either. So, can you tell us some more about this company? So, what exactly is this firm's business? I mean...
I will try to simplify it so that you can understand. We analyze the data management system required by certain branches of industry, and then deliver optimum operating systems and source-level components to them.
You sure?
Huh? You lost me on the corner of analyze and management.
It doesn't matter. They analyze stuff. You got that much, right?
The software we produce is distributed on CDs.
CDs?
Oh, come on, Maya. You should know that one at least.
Yes. Compact disc. Digital optical storage media.
Of course. CDs are used for software as well as music.
It is a small firm, but all of my employees are first-class programmers. Let's ask one of them what they're doing. Excuse me, what are you working on right now?
I'm researching the impact of time slicing...
Well, you get the idea. This is the sort of thing we are involved in.
Yeah.
Did you get people follow all that?
Yeah, surely. I guess.
Yeah.
Your black smile just said otherwise, Mile. Alright, so... Can you tell us about what happened? You know about what happened, right, Miss Basil?
You mean about Glen being poisoned? Yes, I know. It's terrible.
Saying that with a smile on her face.
Can you tell us anything that might be helpful?
I don't think so. A police officer was here earlier too. But I couldn't tell him anything either because... the waitress who committed the crime has nothing to do with Blue Screens Inc.
No.
Yeah, that's another confirmation. How about Mr. Glen Elk's desk? Yeah, have you cleared it out already?
No, not yet. It's this one, right in front of you.
Jesus Christ, it has been a month since then, and you still haven't cleaned it up? Okay, you know what? something is wrong with this case when it comes to the date when this all happened. You know what? I feel like in the original... Something tells me that in the original Japanese version, the crime happened like days ago. It just... like, for some reason in the translation though, they decided to move it to like a month ago instead of a couple of days ago or something. Otherwise it doesn't make sense. Why do we still have the tape at the crime scene at Trebien? Why is Glen Elk's desk still not clean after a month after the crime scene? Why did Gumshoe only find out now after a month and not after a few days? It's just that's the only problem I have with this case so far. Like my biggest problem with this. I mean, there's a few nitpicks here and there, but that's the thing that confuses me the most. Like the time span of a month. Like why? If there's anything that might be useful to you, you are welcome to take it. Because if it was just like a couple of days past the crime scene, it all makes sense. There will be like no problem whatsoever. Like, why? I guess there might be a clue here somewhere. Okay, well, might as well examine some of these places. Like, for example, his desk. Or the papers.
Wow, look at this mess.
Looks like they're all betting tickets.
What kind of betting tickets?
For betting on which horse will win a given race. Okay, they're horse racing tickets.
Oh wow, these jars are stuffed full of these.
Well, looks like they're all losing tickets too. Okay, horse racing betting tickets. Found in Glen Elk's desk. There's over 500 of them.
This many tickets would get you, what, a back down at the recycling center? But I didn't know you were so hard up to that you would try to profit from the dead, Nick.
I'm just taking them as evidence, Maya. Yeah, sure. What about this stuff under his desk? Magazines?
Wow, look at this desk, Nick. What a mess.
Well, looks pretty average to me.
But you couldn't get any work done with everything all over the place like this.
You think? I mean, have you seen our office lately, Maya? Real whiz kids can work under any condition, you know. Just trying to end that I should tidy my desk more. Yeah. I'll clean up my desk when Maya stops asking silly questions. No hurry then. I have all the time in the world, Maya. Don't look at us with that pouty face of yours. That cute pouty face.
Hey, this calendar.
What about it? If this is another hint about tidying, you can forget it.
It's almost marked December 3rd in red pen.
December 3rd? That's the day Mr. Glen Elk was murdered. Okay. Well, my initial thought would be that that is the date when Glen Elk went to the doctor. That's why he signed it on the calendar.
Is there anything else?
Because we learned in the trial that he went to the doctor for his ear rupture and got the prescription bag.
Yeah, it says, meet with the tiger.
The tiger? Okay, never mind. I guess we're referring to that guy that we met before. Xenyop. The tiger? On December 3rd, the day of the incident, there is a note saying, meet with the tiger. Oh. Okay, so... Never mind, maybe that is actually referring to when Glen Elk went to Trebien. To meet with the tiger. With Xenyop. Okay, this is actually pretty useful information. Hey guys. He's really pounding that keyboard, isn't he? Writing all the C's and the pluses and the Javas and the Javakinos and the Pythons and snakes.
Wow, I bet that's where the pro in programmer comes from, eh? I guess I shouldn't be resting on my laurels. Gotta expand my skill set and all that.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Maybe I could become old CD's apprentice.
What about your spirit medium training? Oof. Another possible hint at Maya's arc about doing anything else but spirit training. First was the waitressing, and now thinking about programming out of all things. That would definitely be hot, but those pillars almost look like they're moving. Kind of unsettling.
Nah, they just look a bit twisted or warped or whatever word I'm looking for.
This office was designed with a futuristic feel in mind.
Futuristic?
Yes. We tried to imagine what things might look like in the future when we designed it. It helps to soothe and calm the soul.
Second thought, I agree with you, Nick. This place is really unsettling.
Yeah, surely.
Hey, look, Nick. It's a supercomputer. It looks like it's really smart and wise, doesn't it?
Computers are only as smart as the humans who use them, Maya. Well, it is true about the computers having being controlled by humans at this point, unless we're talking about AI, but besides that, it's a 50-50. They can be smarter than the humans. I mean, surely.
That explains why we don't use the computer in our office.
Ha ha! You work there too, Maya. So it's as smart as you.
Yeah, but at the same...
Please, don't argue about something that's so trivial. Otherwise, the computer will laugh at you.
She said she'd laugh at us, Nick.
She's a human, Maya, not a computer. Okay. I like this woman. She's very cheery, on top of being very robotic. I guess that's pretty much it. Actually, let's ask you some stuff about this. Like, for example, where Glen went on December 3rd.
Would you mind taking a look at this?
I'm sorry, that data is super admin restricted desktop access password protected.
Super admin restricted desktop access password protected? Wait! This is madness!
Madness? No way, Maya. That is Sparta! Oh my god, they actually did that. Oh my god. Wait, when did the 300 get released? That surely was past 2004. So yeah, like, this is a translation thing for sure. For the HD release, not the original DS version. I wonder what they said in the DS version. She won't tell us unless we say the right code word.
A code word? Sesame! If it's not Sesame, then it must be her mother's maiden name. That's how it always is.
Okay, well, there's no point in having a password if it's always the same thing, Maya. I guess she just doesn't want to talk about this.
Maybe you should focus on asking about Glen. What do you say?
Ask about Glen, you say. Okay, might as well. About Mr. Glen.
He was a top programmer. I would even say he was a genius. But he did suffer from 1 or 2 bugs in his personality.
Ah, get it? Bugs?
Oh, like what?
He was a bit of a loser. Perhaps that would be the best way to describe it.
Yeesh.
That's what got him into trouble.
What's the matter?
He was a top programmer. I would even say he was a genius. So, he was really no trouble at all. A model employee.
Hey, wait a minute. Just now you said something about him being in trouble. I got to find out what this trouble was exactly. Is she contradicting herself? Trying to make us confused?
Do you mind taking a look at this?
Yeah, that data is surely Sparta. Okay. Oh, okay. We can ask you about Glen's troubles. About Mr. Glen. Was he in some kind of trouble?
I'm sorry. Why would you think that?
I thought you said something about it. I thought you said something about it just now. He said he got himself into trouble because he was a bit of a loser. Nope. Alrighty then. 3 locks. 3 psych locks. Great.
I guess Mr. Alec is like every other man with his own file secrets.
Surely. And not even her boss. And not even her boss would tell anything about him. Sheesh. Do I really want to tackle her Psyclocks right now? I mean, we have 3 Psyclocks, and... Nah, you know what? I think we're actually gonna wait a little bit. Like, do we... I mean, let's see. Can we ask you about this? Okay, we're always gonna have to go through this Sparta choke. Alright, well, you know what, let me see about checking some other places. Maybe we can... John Armstrong is definitely not here. Is she? No, Maggie Bird is still not here. We still cannot talk to her.
Looks like she's not here.
Oh gee, what made you think that? Never mind that. What's going on? It feels different in here somehow. Well, what happened?
You think?
Yeah, seems to be on edge. What are you doing? Calling the officers for the briefing, quick! Chief! Quit playing on the internet. But my email pen pal. 1337 as in princess. As a... What? Look, this isn't the early 2000s. Save it for later. I'm turning it off now. No! 1357 A's and princesses!
You know what's keeping busy in here, huh?
What the fuck are they doing? Are they playing World of Warcraft here? Keeping busy? More like panicking if you ask me. Something's going on. Something big. Guys, are you okay? This must be the chief of detectives here. He looks lost. Not that the power to his computer has been cut. Oh well. Oh, I guess so. I guess I'll just have to... Oh well, I guess I'll just have to write her a real letter instead of an email. Apparently, you could write up some reports. Just a suggestion. Dear 1437 As and Princesses, how are you? I'm okay. How was the show last night?
Wow, what an awesome job. Maybe I should send in my resume and become chief.
Now she's thinking of becoming a police officer. That must be one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself. Even pickpockets can have their pockets picked. Say that like 5 times, like real fast. That's a keeper. Better to go with something that doesn't sound too much like a slogan. He must be coming up with slogans for a crime prevention campaign. That detective surely is coming up with lots of stuff every time we come here. But I'm not sure even he knows what kind of crime he's trying to prevent. Yeah, I don't know. These are the detective's desks. There are computers and files on each one. Funny, they're a lot tidier than I expected. I guess the detectives don't spend a lot of time at their desks. Blue Badger!
Hey, that's the police mascot, isn't it? It's so cute.
That's the Blue Badger. And it's definitely not cute. It's evil. It was my idea. I made it. And now it's the national symbol of the police. Okay, well, we already got introduced to the pink badger. Great. Double the trouble. Double the evil. But yeah, I guess so. The poster of a female police officer. Wait, no. That's the latest Babes in Uniform calendar. My bad. Okay. I don't know why we're having this kind of song here, but okay, well, good luck with what problem you're having, guys. You know, we're just gonna come over here, I guess. Nah, you know what? Let's go back to Trebian, and then go to the kitchen. Maybe Jean Armstrong is here. Johnny? No missing knife.
Huh? Mr. Armstrong is talking to someone.
Oh.
I'll be back next month. Oui, naturalmente. I'll be waiting for you. If you haven't got it by then, I'm afraid it might get a little hot around here. No! I will have everything ready, I promise. I like fire, you know. I love the way it crackles.
Spooky.
No, no, no! Stop it, I beg you! Then don't let me down. I'll be watching you. Fine, no! This is not necessary. You can trust me, mademoiselle. Talk to Enion, and I'll drive a knife right through your heart. Oh no, you don't have to worry. You know, you worry far too much. Maybe this will help you, Rex. It is the oil of sandalwood. I do love raw meat from time to time. Hi! I'll be taking my leave. Goodbye, for now.
Ugh. What was with that woman? You know, I had my thoughts of her being a ghost that only Nick saw, but she's definitely real. Which makes her much scarier.
I have the shivers. I must rub some of my oil over my body before I become the nervous wreck.
You know what? I think we have some business some other place. Maybe we're gonna leave you with just that. We don't have to take part in this.
There. Oh, oui. That feels good.
Oh god. Ah!
Excuse me, monsieur.
Jeez, you have no shame, don't you, Jean Armstrong? My eyes! My eyes!
Your eyes? If I have trouble with your eyes, here is this. L'Oreal sandalwood.
Isn't this just the leftovers of what you were just using? But okay. I guess from that discussion, something tells me that she is... what is the word for it? I don't know if it's landlord or something. Either way, we do know that Jean Armstrong has his debt, and I guess that woman is here to collect the debt. That's my assumption. But yeah, I am very curious. I mean, I guess that's why we saw that woman yesterday here at the entrance. You don't exactly have any customers, do you, Mr. Armstrong?
No, you're right, monsieur. Perhaps this is the perfect time for you to visit me, no? That way, I can give you my undivided attention and cook for you la dish supreme.
Putting on a brave face, huh?
That's what girls do, Nick.
But you're right. Business is very difficult these days. Perhaps the name is a problem. People do not understand it. They think it is trade. I just wanted people to think that my restaurant was exclusive.
But they think you just serve fast food on cheap plastic trays.
Nick, that's the kind of thing that can make a girl cry.
Have you forgotten that Mr. Armstrong is a man, Maya?
What? Armstrong is a man?
But this restaurant is my life. It is everything to me. I will defend it to the finale. No one will take it from me. No one!
Yeah, I guess.